Hey everybody, Tim here with a little activity for y'all. I need to plant some spinach in the garden. And I was reading about planting spinach. I need to plant them in rows that are 6 inches apart and then plant each plant 4 inches from the next plant. But I'm in the garden, I don't have a ruler. This activity, I'm going to teach you how to make your body into a ruler. And even if you don't have a ruler at your house, you don't need it. All you need is a sheet of paper. Let's take a look. Now, we don't need our ruler to be too precise. We're not building a bridge, we're not building an airplane, we're just planting things in the garden. Plants don't care if you're like a half inch or a quarter inch or an eighth inch off. It doesn't really matter. But you want to start with like the kind of piece of paper that you would put into like a printer. And I'm sure you can find some paper like this somewhere lying around your house or somewhere. And these are 8.5 inches by 11 inches. So for our purposes, we're just going to call this, say this is 8 inches. Now, if you are feeling very particular and you say, Tim, no, that doesn't work. This is 8.5 inches. I need it to be 8 inches. The little metal part of a pencil is a 1/2 inch wide. And if you want, you can make a little 1/2 inch mark at the edge of this sheet and cut 1/2 inch of this paper right off, and then you'll have an 8 inch paper. So if you want to do that, be my guest. Otherwise, you start with your paper, 8.5 or 8 inches wide, and I'm going to fold it in half one time. Now this paper is 1/2 of 8, it's about 4 inches wide. Remember, not exact because I started a little bit bigger than 8 inches. I fold it again. Now how wide is it? I'm going to fold it one more time and I'm going to show you what's next. After I fold it all those times, so 1, 2, 3 times in half, I'm going to open it up, and I made a little pencil mark at every fold. And I'm going to call that 1 inch. So I'm going to put a 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I have my ruler. This is my 8 inch ruler. And I needed to find 4 inches and 6 inches. So I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to figure out what part of my body is about 4 inches. And if you look at this, when I make my hand like this, that goes to the 4 inch line. Now I know this about myself. Your body might be different than my body. Every body is different. And if I stick my thumb out to give a little thumbs up, look at that. Suddenly I have my 6 inch line. So my question to you is, how big is 4 inches on your body? How big is 6 inches? How about 3 inches? 2 inches? You can find out. Find out for yourself. All right. To start planting now, I'm going to start, remember that I wanted 6 rows that were 6 inches apart. So my first row of spinach I'm going to put right here. So that's my mark. And then I want to measure my 6 inches. Remember, that's my 6 inches. I don't know what yours is. You got to figure that out. I'm going to take 6 inches. I'm going to put another little mark there, and I'll keep going down. And then, when it's time to plant these lovely little spinach plants, I put one in here. I get my 4 inch mark, and I get another one in there. And that is how I'm going to plant the garden now. Now, if you don't have a garden at your house, it doesn't matter because there's other things you can do with your different measurements. Maybe you have a pet. When your pet's sleeping, see if you can sneak up and measure how many inches is my pet. Do you have a little brother or sister? How big is their head? How big is your house if you want to get really ambitious? So enjoy your own, now you are the ruler.